Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. And we begin with a discovery at least one astrophysicist is calling mind-boggling. In the clouds of Venus, a team of British scientists has detected phosphine, a gas normally associated with life. They're quick to say they're not suggesting the existence of little green men, but they do think that the super stinky gas could mean smelly living microbes are in the planet's atmosphere. This latest discovery already has researchers rethinking future exploration to the scorching planet. So far, only 2 robotic probes have managed to send images of its surface. Many others have simply melted in the 800-degree heat. When it comes to health and safety, the NFL is not playing around. After a successful first week on the field, team executives woke up Monday morning to a strongly worded memo from the league. Wear your face mask or else. In more than a dozen televised matchups Sunday, head coaches and other team personnel could be seen on sidelines violating the NFL's mandatory face covering rules. Top offenders included coaches from the Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers, New Orleans Saints, Seattle Seahawks, and the Miami Dolphins. Officials threatened accountability measures for future offenders, but didn't specify what those penalties will be. It's news that TikTok's legions of fans will be happy to hear. The bigwig Silicon Valley company Oracle is confirming it has struck a deal with the Chinese-owned app to become its trusted tech partner in the U.S. Details of the partnership are scarce and still need government approval, but tech watchers believe the move should prevent a threatened shutdown. TikTok had been up against the clock with a looming deadline just days away. Oracle beat out rival Microsoft, which had teamed up with Walmart in a bid for the popular video-sharing app. TikTok has more than 80 million active users in the U.S. alone, 800 million worldwide. Your voice may count sooner than you think. Next month, San Francisco residents will decide on a measure called Vote 16. If it passes, it will give 16-year-olds the right to cast ballots in local elections. Organizers believe it has a good chance after a similar proposition nearly passed in 2016. Supporters say starting to vote young will get high schoolers hooked on learning about government. Those opposed worry teens are too immature. While it may sound like a radical idea, underage voting is already legal in Tacoma Park, a small Maryland suburb that lowered its local voting age in 2013 to attract more people to the polls. In Brazil and Austria, 16-year-olds can take part in the full election process. And in the U.S., 17-year-olds can vote in the presidential primary in a handful of states, but only if they'll turn 18 before the general election. Looks like no more bad blood for 2 powerhouses of pop. Katy Perry and Taylor Swift, known for their years-long feud, continue to smooth things over in a very public way. Yesterday, Perry, who recently became a new mom to daughter Daisy Dove, shared a picture of the silky pink hand-embroidered baby blanket she received from Swift. The Instagram post has already garnered more than 1 million likes. In it, Perry says she hopes the blanket is one Daisy drags around for years till it becomes an unrecognizable shred that she keeps in her pocket as a teenager. The singer has been outspoken about mending this rift to set an example of redemption for young girls. That's it for KidNuz. Now our KidNuz quiz. What Silicon Valley company signed a deal to become TikTok's U.S. partner? Oracle. If a measure on the upcoming ballot in San Francisco passes, what will be the minimum voting age in local elections? 16. What's the name of that smelly gas detected in Venus's atmosphere that could be a sign of life? It's called phosphine. What 2 pop stars are making news for playing nice? Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. In One for the Road. When is $1 worth $10 million? a 1794 flowing hair silver dollar, said to be above mint condition, hits the auction block in Las Vegas next month. It's one of only 1,758 of its kind, and experts believe this particular one may have been first off the press. The coin gets its name from its design, a picture of Lady Liberty with her long hair flowing free. Collector Bruce Moreland, who shelled out a cool $10 million for the rare piece back in 2013, expects to fully recoup his investment or even make a tidy profit. That's it for Kid News. Now over to Kim for today's Kid News shoutouts.
Thanks, Tori. We want to say a big hello to Mrs. Brenner's class at Maple Grove in Greenfield, Wisconsin, and to Ms. Wood's students at Washington High School in Washington, Illinois. And for birthdays, we have Andrew in Cary, North Carolina, Catherine in Vernon Hills, Illinois, Danielle in Leadington, Michigan, Scylla in McLean, Virginia, and in California, Siraj in San Ramon, Simon in Palo Alto, Kellen in Solana Beach, Colin in Lafayette, and Noah in Riverside. Thanks for listening, everyone. We hope you tune in for more Kid News tomorrow morning.